So unsurprising given Mamdani's win, but Republican Congresswoman Elise Stefanik has announced that she's running for the governor of New York. Take a listen to this.
The Empire State has fallen.
People are just going crazy over the amount of taxes here.
There's no question, New York is facing an affordability crisis.
Escape from New York, the tax base has been fleeing the Empire State.
Top leaders in New York City say a wave of migrant crime has washed over the city. Foreign gang members terrorizing innocent New Yorkers.
Complete disregard for the law.
And Kathy Hochul's failed policies are to blame.
Worst governor in America.
Worst governor in America.
Worst governor in America.
Kathy Hochul made New York the most unaffordable state in the nation, crushing families with sky-high taxes, unaffordable rent, soaring energy costs, and record-high grocery bills. And cozied up to a defund the police, tax hiking, and...
Okay, let's just stop right there because it goes on for another minute and a half. So, of course, the communist, anti-Israel, anti-Semite is who they claim Mamdani is. Whatever, I'm not really even talking about Mamdani's politics, but I really do want to talk about the real reason that this lady is running for governor of New York, because it's a lot more than Donald Trump just wanting to place a Republican as governor of New York to stop the Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani. That's definitely one of the reasons, of course, because the Republicans want to make sure they still have some sort of control, especially now that Mamdani is being mayor. But separate from like this left versus right this left versus right divide, a large part of this is the fact that there are billionaire pro-Israel neocons like Bill Ackman, Michael Bloomberg. Regardless, these pro-Israel billionaires are fuming about the fact that Zohran Mamdani won. I mean, Michael Bloomberg spent alone $8 million plus dollars to campaign against Mamdani. Bill Ackman spent $1.5 million, and they lost that money. And given the fact that Zohran Mamdani is going out already, putting out some of these anti-Israel rhetoric, they need to find somebody else to try to reel him in New York, which is why she's going to be running for governor. Now, the thing is, why she is running for governor, the thing is, the last time New York had a Republican governor looks like here it says 2002. So the chances of her actually being elected pretty slim. I mean, states can flip, but how often does that really happen? I just want to show you guys the level, because this lady's built her career on being a pro-Israel neocon, backing Israel unrelentingly. Not only just backing Israel, but labeling everything that she sees as anti-Israel as anti-Semitic, of course. Take a listen to what she had to say when somebody asked her simply, do Palestinians even deserve any sort of human rights? Take a listen.
Representative Stefanik, it was a very simple question. I just asking you if you agree with the statement that in order to achieve long-term peace and stability in the Middle East, that we have to secure the human rights and rights of self-determination for both Israelis and Palestinians. That's a yes or no?
I support human rights for all, and I think it's a disgrace that Hamas and Hezbollah have stripped human rights of the Palestinian people, and we need to ensure that we are standing up for human rights, and Israel is standing up for human rights. It is a beacon of human rights in the region.
Oh my God, lady, just give it a damn break. Yes, Palestinians that are being kicked out of their homes and replaced by settlers coming from Argentina and Russia are being actually suppressed of their human rights by Hamas and Hezbollah. Has nothing to do with the fact that Israeli settlers are kicking them out of their homes, or Israel is leveling Gaza, or apartheid in the West Bank, where Israeli settlers take the main roads, have M16 rifles by the U.S. government. Palestinians are basically treated like cattle, can't hold any sort of weaponry, can't even protect their damn homes. Has nothing to do with the occupation in the West Bank and the onslaught in Gaza, and everything to do with Hamas and Hezbollah. The reason it is so important to bring this up and to bring up her pro-Israel stance is because of the fact that that is very much the reason, and a large part of the fact that she's running for governor is because billionaires, and I can assure you this, it doesn't matter whether it's a left-wing billionaire or a right-wing billionaire, because I can promise you, if you're a billionaire, you kind of hop between party lines depending on whatever benefits your interests. And in this case, we're going to have a lot of pro-Israel billionaires now backing this lady unrelentingly to try to get her elected, regardless of whether or not she'll make it. I mean, New York is a pretty blue state. The thing is, there's a huge pro-Israel crowd in New York that she's going to be trying to cater to. I mean, you heard it in the advertisement that she put out in her bid to run as governor, that immediately she said she wants to be a governor for all people. Here, I'll play that part right now in a second.
Enough is enough. We are the most unaffordable state in the nation because of single-party Democrat rule led by Kathy Hochul.
As a working mom, congresswoman, and fighter, Elise knows families need more help, and she'll make New York affordable. That's why she authored and passed the largest middle-class tax cut in New York's history, letting working families
is enough. We are the
Elise Stefanik will make New York affordable and safe.
People in New York, no matter if you're a Republican,
she's actually running there, and that's where she says
or Democrat.
The Republican, Independent, or Democrat, enough is enough. She's going to make everything affordable and safe because, of course, Mamdani also ran on the affordability as the major part of his campaign. So she's going to be doing the exact same thing there. And basically, she's going to try to come off now. She's going to use this populist sort of campaign because of the fact that New York has ran largely Democrat for so long. In order for a Republican to get elected since 2002, especially with the slight demographic change in New York, she's going to have to take on more of this populist role where she's going to try to gather as many people from all sides of the aisle in order for her to actually win the election. The chances of somebody still winning that claims themselves as ultra MAGA in a state of New York, I'm unsure how likely that is, but that's going to be her whole campaign. And lucky for her, the pro-Israel narrative in New York, considering how many pro-Israelis and the large amount of Jewish Zionists in New York, it actually might be beneficial to her campaign, regardless of whether or not I believe it's really America First policy. So the thing is, though, let's see what people are saying on social media, because, of course, it is pretty divisive and not everybody is the biggest fan. So let's just go through some of the statements here. I already showed you guys this clip. You're a paid agent of Israel and its war crimes, and the people are done. We want our country back and first. She's actually received, this is from the track APAC account on X, $983,000, almost $1 million from the pro-Israel lobby. If you've seen her actions when it comes to the United Nations, this lady is just crazy. She was going to be running for the UN ambassador, and just some of her statements are ridiculous. Trump supporters celebrating way too early simply because Trump didn't hire Mike Pompeo, but this hire is just as bad. Elise Stefanik is a crazed Zionist who believes it should be illegal to protest Israel. Really, he's not kidding. She led the push to criminalize anti-Israel protests. She's a foreign agent. This is the story of how Israeli government funded and directed Elise Stefanik to attack the First Amendment through censorship bills that protect Israel from criticism. Elise's appointment to the UN ambassador will mean representing Israel. I don't know if my camera just turned off, but my laptop definitely did, guys. So that's not fun. Alrighty, well, I don't know if anything's on, but I definitely don't see my monitor. So I will see you guys in the next video.